Offshore drilling often receives a bad rep, but is it really bad when we're creating jobs, aiding the economy, increasing America's crude oil, and helping the environment? I don't think so. The article I chose is called Getting Offshore Drilling Right. It's about the Interior Department, part of Obama's administration for oil and gas development, and its decision to give whether or not to give Shell, a major leading oil producer, approval for drilling in Alaska. So far it seems to be a sure thing, but in order to get final approval, Shell must meet two conditions. Number one, they must be able to complete a test and capping system that can contain a blowout if it happens in the harsh environment. Second, Shell, the Coastal Guard, and other agencies must conduct spill response drills so that if a spill does happen, they can get it fixed quickly. These conditions will make sure that we don't have another mishap like in the Gulf, where 5 million barrels of oil spilled into the ocean before it could be capped. Shell accepted these proposals and even insisted on representing a blowout prevention and plan to shorten the summer drilling season by 2 months. The New York Times believes Shell should make this as mistake-proof as possible, and so do I. Mainly because if Shell follows these proposals, it will create new jobs, produce more crude oil for America, help to aid in our depleting economy, and will help the environment. By setting up more offshore rigs, it will create more jobs. According to Henry D. Andre, by developing Alaska, it could create around 55,000 new jobs. Primary jobs like those who work on the rig, secondary jobs like small business owners who help feed and supply services to the workers in local towns, and temporary jobs, those who make the rig and who move the rig and work in the world for the company. Along with new jobs, offshore drilling will increase America's crude oil. The American Energy Alliance says Alaska could output almost 10 billion barrels of oil, which could provide enough oil for the United States for 7 years. Presidential candidate Newt Gingrich feels that we should take advantage of Alaska's vast supplies. And if we do so, it could cut U.S. oil imports by 9% over the next 35 years, and would decrease our foreign dependency, along with decreasing gas prices, which I know all of us would love because we don't like paying $4 for a gallon of gas. Especially me, because I live 20 miles away from everybody. Richard Ranger says, America will need to get all forms of energy to get our economy back on track. That includes oil. So, either we can produce it here and create more American jobs, or we can import it and create jobs elsewhere. I say, let's create jobs here in America, and according to Linda Sad, so does 60% of the American population. Besides just helping, the economical aspects of offshore drilling can actually help the environment if there isn't a spill. What many people don't know is that offshore rigs are a hotspot for marine wildlife. Rigs can act as an artificial reef, providing homes and breeding grounds for fish, birds, and other creatures. I believe if Shell gets approval for offshore drilling in Alaska, it could be very beneficial to America. It could create jobs and oil while also aiding to stimulate the economy and helping the environment. So my question is, why aren't we drilling yet? Thank you.